Hello. Welcome to December. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius since we're in Sagittarius season. This cannot and will not resonate with every Sagittarius on the planet. And here's my Coke plug. See the little polar bear for Christmas? Yeah. I know last month I didn't get all the readings done, so I'm starting early this month. So hopes to get them all done. And so we're going to start with Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. If it's in your sun, if it's in your moon, if it's your rising sign, it can apply to you. But like I said, it cannot and will not apply to everyone since there are millions of Sagittarius on the planet. And so, Sagittarius, while I was in meditation, I got three things for you. And the first thing I got was the spirit animal monkey. Monkey is all about being playful, right? Kind of like Sagittarius are. And then I also got the words goals and the word faith. So I'm going to say, like, have faith in your goals, right? So I feel like we've created some goals this past year. This past 12 months, we created some goals. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to have faith that everything is going to come to fruition, right? And so let's talk about monkey a little bit. Okay, so monkey is very similar to no evil, right? In Japan, that's what they say, which is who the three monkeys came into being, like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It's a simple message of remembering how to conduct your life in an honorable way, right? So how we speak, look at a situation, and how we actively listen matters greatly in all of our relationships, okay? When monkey begins appearing in your life, it's a primary message is leaving room for fun. You know the old saying, all work makes Jack a dull boy, right? So monkey is not all work. Get out and find some entertainment now and again. It does your soul a world of good. Monkeys bond deeply and have great compassion for their fellows. Your time in this world touches many other people. You have bravery. Monkey represents safety, bravery, and intelligence. Among the Mayan, the monkeys were a prophet. The Aztecs associated monkeys with spirit and with fun, okay? So, let's see. This is legendary, playful, humorous, and mischievous. Like, I feel like Sagittarius are very mischievous. Well, at least the ones I know. There is plenty of room for monkeying around with monkey spirit. While laughter is incredibly healing, the human soul connection with monkeys is profound and extends far beyond a few laughs. So I feel like Spirit is asking you, even though you have goals and faith in your goals, to have faith, but also to get out there and have some fun, right? And so with that said, we're going to hop into our reading. And so I'm going to start off every reading like I always do with a spirit animal. And then we'll go to what God, Goddess, or Ascended Master is working with us, right? Before we start the reading. So even though I already got you something, spirit animal for meditation, we're going to go ahead and see which other one is working with you. Because we have several that work with us throughout any given time in our lives, depending on what we're going through, correct? So this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius for the month of December, and show us what spirit animal is working with Saggies this month, besides the monkey. And we'll see what we get. That's like my raven. Here's my candle for abundance. You actually can't see. I have the smaller one lighted too. I'll just show you. And just look at the energies coming off of those candles. Yeah. I like to have my raven in the background now, so that it's hard to. Because I'm using the computer tonight. There's things I wanted to do on the phone. So with that said, those candles are for abundance, and I set the intention that anyone that would see them would benefit from the abundance, yeah? All right. Sorry, guys. Just trying to fix it so you can see my ribbon. That's my favorite thing. I don't do anything without the ribbon. And so we get Judgment, which is the whale. And another sign got this. What was it? I think it was Scorpio that got the whale, yeah? I think it was last month. So I think it was Scorpio, and this is talking about new depths of creativity, right? So we got faith and goals. I feel like let's see what we got here. Now burning my hair. And there's a XX, which is 20 on this card, and 2 is the card of union, right? 2 is the number of union, okay? And we have Judgment. And it's judgment on the wheel is judgment, which is anything wrong will be righted, right? I want to find it in the book so I can read it to you guys. New depth of creativity. Whale reminds us that we must adapt our song, our words to the time and place. They should never be rote. Whales have a form of sonar or echolation, further reinforcing the awakening of creative power of our voice in all our endeavors, reinforcing our vision. Now is the time to trust our perceptions, so trust, like have faith, for we are seeing more clearly. A new vision is blessing our life in all areas. As a primal source of life, the sea is the source of great myth and religion. To the Innu people, the whale was a gift of the Great Spirit, enabling them to survive. The appearance of the whale always holds a time in which a great depth of creative energies is available to us. We should draw upon these creative energies now to make the change we desire in any area of our life. However, creativity for the sake of more creativity is not what Will teaches us. Will promises greater depths of creative inspiration, but with practical expression. Only then does the creativity make our life more wondrous, right? So, I feel like with the wheel, we have some creativity come if we can just trust in the process, right? And I feel like also, this is a gift, and I feel like speaking our truth is going to get us far places, right? This is new depths of creativity, but when you speak your truth, you live your truth, right? And so I feel like Spirit is telling us to be like the whale and sing that song. Yeah, tell people what it is that you're feeling and go with it, right? We have new depths of creativity. So let's see who is working with us this month. What Ascended Master God or Goddess is working with Sagittarius this month. So happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all of you. And like the monkey is just the perfect thing for Sagittarius this month, It's about creativity. It's about being playful. About all of those things. So Sagittarius for the month of December. What Ascended Master is working with us. Who is working with Sagittarius for the month of December? What can they expect? This is the Keepers of the Light Oracle. John, did you just fart? My son is over there on the other side. And, woo, guys, I don't know what just happened. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Look at that. So Paul is working with you guys this month, and this says, Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So I feel like goals and inspiration for your goals is going to be big for you for the month of December, yeah? And so I'm going to just go ahead and read this out of the book, Paul the Venetian. Whatever creative ideas you are having at this time, they are inspired by the divine. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now it's time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world. As you share it with all of those around you, you make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. This Paul Venetian usually works with artists, musicians, designers, anyone else who needs support channeling their talent. So I feel like, yeah, you got goals and you need to have faith that these goals are coming through. And Paul's here to work with you. I feel like some of you may be musicians or poem writers or just writers in general, right? Artists, painters, anyone, actors, actresses, spreading your gifts out there, right? He's here to help you channel that and get going. So I feel like December is going to be a great month for inspiration and um, just getting noticed out there, basically, right? And so that's that. You can put those away. Yeah. And so I think what we'll do tonight is we're going to use the Gilded Tarot. And then we'll use the Spirit Within. And so this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius for the month of December. And that's what we got, Spirit. Hope you guys are enjoying my abundance candles. And abundance has been flowing in my life pretty good. And I feel like when these candles are done is when it's going to be like all set, yeah? Alright. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius for the month of December. And again, this cannot and will not resonate with it. Every Sagittarius on the planet. So take it and leave it. There's a lot of good readers on YouTube. And anything, if you would like a personal reading from me, anything you need to know will be down in the description box below. And with that said, let's get started. And we get the Sun. First card out. The Knight of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. And I feel like one more is going to be suffice. And we get the Eight of Swords. I'm not feeling that card, so let's try again. Sagittarius for the month of December, let's get the outcome. Ah, the Hierophant. Okay. And we'll clarify with the Spirit Within. If I can get a hold of it. Alright. So the first card we get is the Sun card. And the Sun talks about there being just that light after darkness. And you get the Justice card with the Sun card. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? And we get the Queen of Cups. Why is Two of Cups here? Three of Swords. Two of Swords. And the Knight of Swords with the Hierophant. And we're going to also use the Rider Waite for one more clarifier. before we get into this reading. Alright. Why is the Justice card here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Oh. Damn. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Just one card, Spirit. One card. Why is the Knight of Swords here? This is too many. Yep. Come on, Spirit. And we'll go with that. Alright, so the first thing that I notice here is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so the energy for this reading is juggling. Yeah? So, we're juggling something, or vice versa, so whoever we're dealing with is juggling, right? And so, I did past, present, future, and the outcome, yeah? So, the first card we get is the Sun card. And with the Sun, everything is illuminated, right? I just want to... the moon holds secrets, but the Sun illuminates them. So I feel like things are coming out into the open, right? And so, because you get the Justice card with that. And here's the Sun card, okay? 10, 19, which is a 20. Which talks about union of some kind. So some Sun illuminates something. This could be work. This could be love. I like to read the little meanings out of this book. Okay, so I am the one who helps you see clearly. I bring light into a darkened room and a smile to the face of someone who is sad. So I feel like we've been going through some stuff as Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it's perfect to have the Sun here. But like I said, we're seeing clear. I hear in my head, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Right? I can see all the obstacles in my way. So you got Justice, and that's about balance. If you can see in this picture, he does have a sword, but he also has the scales, right? And so we're talking about equal give and take, right? Equal reciprocity, right? But the sword in his hand also tells me that this is about communication, okay? He's tired of things not being fair for him, right? And so with the Justice, things that were wrong will be righted, and that's going to bring you to your Ten of Cups, right? Get the Ten of Cups here, and that's just like everything, right? That's your past position, right? And so I feel like even if this is sadness, like you've come out of something bad, and there's been justice. Justice could be just you, deciding to walk away, right? Because that's going to bring you to your Ten of Cups. Because after that, we get the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And knights can be, pages are young, like 20, 30, but knights, they're going to be 30-ish, 40-ish, right? And Pentacles talks about money, right? So Knight of Pentacles. Let's read. Allows like these little sayings in this book. They're pretty cool. Some wands, cups, swords. And so when we get the Knight of Pentacles, it says, I may not appear exciting, but I am trustworthy and a hard worker, and if you want something done, it may take some time, but I will do it myself. Methodical in a committed way. So we're talking about a methodical, practical, steady, reliable, okay? So this guy's not fast, but he's devoted, right? He's reliable, and he comes in to offer you stability, right? And with that, we get the Queen of Cups, and she's all about emotion, right? And she's the Queen of emotion. So I feel like after all this hard time, and this sun illuminating, and the justice that comes in, you kind of softened up a little bit, right? You've gone through your healing, and you softened up a little bit, and now you're in that Queen of Cups, like that emotional state, right? So you're at the point where you're ready to let love in, right? And then you get the Six of Swords, and that's like moving on to troubled waters, right? That's, or even just moving away, yeah. And because right after that you get your Two of Cups, and twos talk about union of some kind, right? Um, the six of Swords, you know, that's moving out of troubled water, but sometimes it also can be going back to the past. But I don't feel like that in this reading. I feel like we're moving on to our Two of Cups with somebody else, yeah? To get the Two of Swords, okay? There's another two. So there's a union coming, but there's also heartbreak, okay? Of some kind. So I want to just read up on the Two of Swords. And yeah, I've totally gone to love on this reading. I didn't want to do that, but I don't, this must be something somebody needs to hear. When you are unsure, you will meet with me. I present difficult choices while I am with you. It would make a good sense to use your head rather than your heart. Okay, so now this is making sense. Okay, now this is making sense. So you've got a decision to make, right? Do you go back to the past with the Six of Swords, or do you move on to the future for your Two of Cups, right? Because we have heartbreak here, and I don't feel like someone's breaking your heart. I feel like you're breaking your heart is what I feel like here. I feel like you're breaking your heart because you are all up in your head about what decision to make, right? You go to the past, you go to the future, right? I feel like you have two choices to make, or a choice to make between two people, right? This is where the Three of Swords comes in, right? Because right after that, we get the Hierophant, and the Hierophant talks about, um, it can talk about higher levels of commitment, it can talk about teaching, yeah? But I feel like in this situation, it's a relationship, and it's asking you to choose one or the other, because with that, you get the Knight of Swords, yeah? And the Knight of Swords, let's read about that. So I feel like, I'm just feeling like you have a decision to make. You go back to the past, or do you go to the future? Because I feel like you have two people to choose from. If that makes sense. That's what I'm feeling like here. Because as the opening energy was the Two of Pentacles and you're juggling, I feel like you're still, it's either you or the other person is still holding on to someone from the past, but also holding on to someone from the future, or the present, if that makes sense, yeah? They're juggling two different people. And really, we need to get out of that energy. It's really not fair to anybody in that situation. I will rush into your life like a lightning flash. I am determination personified. When I have an idea or an opinion, I love to debate and hold court, and can be amusing, but when provoked, I might become overcritical and lack sensitivity. Person is an activist for the truth. He'll likely be hell bent on passing his opinion or defending what he believes is correct. So I feel like it's a relationship here, and this person just is opinionated, and he's going to tell you that he thinks you're his. I feel like that's what this is, and he's passing. I don't want to say he's passing judgment, but this truth could cut as deeply as this sword, right? So, like I said, I feel like you're dealing with two people. One from before, and one, I feel like this one you just met, right? But this one, this Knight of Swords isn't someone you want to play with, yeah? This guy can lack sensitivity, so if you hurt this guy, he can be really harsh. Just want to tell you that. And then you get the Nine of Pentacles, and this just says single woman to me. You almost might decide to screw both of these and just concentrate on your pentacles, honestly, and wait for the next best thing to come in. I feel like this is going to stress you out, yeah? I'm going to get some cards over here from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And we're going to see where we go with that. Because being left with the Nine of Pentacles tells me that you don't want to deal with none of the bullshit that they're offering. Hopefully this makes sense for one of you Sagittarius out there. Because I feel like you're in a lover's triangle, yeah? You got a couple things going on. Either you or this other person. And someone needs to choose. And I feel like I feel like for some of you it's the other person, and you are like, well, you feel like if I'm a choice, then fuck that. I'll just concentrate on my pentacles, and I'll just work, and I don't need this bullshit. Now, on the other hand, if it's you that can't make a decision, you might still choose to concentrate on your pentacles either way. Does that make sense? It's going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of December, and you get fire. And you're fire, right? We're going to get a couple more out of here. And then we get the staff. 51, which reduces down to 6, so it talks about someone from the past, yeah? Past coming back in. I haunt you. Yeah, we need to get one more for Sagittarius, and let's see where we go from there. It's turned into a love reading when I thought it was going to be a prayer reading. Pachimama. You get the fire, the staff, and Pachimama. Okay. So, let's do this. Fire is 19, and that reduces down to 10. And 10's are the number of completions. Circles being completing, starting new. Yeah? You know, fire consumes everything it touches, right? Swallows it whole, right? Almost. This reminds us how situations can quickly transform, right? Like trees can be beautiful and blooming, and then all of a sudden they're burnt down, right? It can be kind of like the tower, right? Too much heat can scorch us, okay? To truly step into the energy of fire is to be utterly transformed, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? So I feel like we need to burn things down to build things up, almost, right? Get rid of the old to bring in the new, yeah? And then the invitation is warm your hands and your heart by the inner fire, okay? and let it burn away your hardships. Let it consume your pain and your sorrow. Has life become too rigid, too cold, or too superficial? Light a candle or make a bonfire and toss it into the flames. Everything has become stiff and painful. Give it all to the fire for rapid transformation. Set your life on fire. So this is talking about just, I feel like releasing what no longer serves us, right? Like, and honestly, letting go of the past. This might be why you decide to go into your Nine of Pentacles and just concentrate on your coins, because like all this shit is wearing you down and making your heart hurt, if that makes sense. Oh, somebody out there. And after that, we get the staff. And like I said, 51 reduces down to 6, which talks about the past possibly coming, right? There is a giraffe on this card. And if I can remember right, I almost feel like, you know how the giraffe has a long neck, right? Like, and we can see in places we couldn't see before, like clarity. Does that make sense? Okay. The staff is a symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you to find the right source of action, the way of the middle, and it aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in direction. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve, right? So the invitation for this card, yes, you see that, is you know how to flow easily between polarities, how to weigh all the pros and cons, possibilities, and instinctively select the right path, right? Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step to a journey that your heart has already embarked on. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided. So find the delicate balance between will and surrender. Will and surrender. Huh. So, surrendering all that shit, burning it down, and finding the will to fight again, right? That's what I feel like we're dealing with here, right? This is some. I feel like this is symbolic, almost like the Justice card, right? This is talking about authority. This is talking about what was wrong will be righted. Like, this, let the past go, and the future's gonna be more bright. And then you get Pachamama. And there's a 40 on this card, which obviously reduces down to 4, and 4 talk about there being foundation, right? Pachamama is just that. She's the mother of everything, right? You are a child of the earth. And this is talking about being grounded. So burning shit down, rising like a phoenix from the ashes, coming back to the staff, getting grounded, okay? Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and embrace your joy and your pain equally. Discover it through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all of her blessings with an act of service, such as planting a tree, helping saving endangered species, or protecting the ocean. Like, I feel like I said, being grounded, and that's really important right now too. So like, making that choice or just walk away. And either way, we gotta make it. We gotta make this choice. We can't be in this juggling energy anymore. If we have to go back into the Nine of Pentacles mode where we're single and we're just working for our coins, and honestly, we may be better off, you know? But we always have to remember to be thankful and grateful for everything that we do have, right? That's why Pachi Mama showed up, to make sure that we feel grateful. And so, I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards. I usually use the fairies, but tonight we're going to use the angels. Angel answers. I think this is what this is called. I don't have the box in front of me, so I'm not really sure, but this is Dorian Virtue and Rayleigh Valentine, I believe, together. That's what these cards are. And we get the Two of Water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. So I feel like the conflict is going to be over, yeah? Alright? So I feel like you're either going to let one of these people go or two of these people go, right? So this conflict is over. You're going to choose you. What they say, when a woman leaves you for herself, she won't be back. No, I feel like that's a true statement, you know? Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So I feel like, stand up for what you believe in. Like, if you don't want to do this with either of them, then don't do it. Right? Let's get one more before we leave this reading. Two fell. We're going to say the 10 of air, and 10 obviously is about completions, right? Sean, can you turn it down? That's distracting. It's in my video. 10, sorry about that, guys. The 10 of air. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. John. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from addiction, right? I feel like this could even be codependency. I feel like count on others or thinking you need others, right? When actually all you need is you. So this is the end of a difficult situation. Do embrace a change, like I said before. Like, either let go of one of these people or both these people. Choose you. That's what I feel like. And then you get the Page of Fire. This is being outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. This is mischievous again. This is like the monkey energy. So this is all about you, Sagittarius. Time to go out and have a good time, right? Name it. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and your ingenuity. So I feel like going out with your friends, being on the front page with something you create. Like, I feel like you're creating this month of December. That makes sense. And so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading since my son is being loud with his Pokemon game over there. I don't know what. He watches these weird videos and... yeah, he's weird like me, except in a different kind of way. And so this was the reading for Sagittarius, and I hope you liked your reading, and I'll see you again next month. Stay tuned for any, if you would like a reading, obviously, down in the description box below. You'll find everything you need. Namaste. Have a great night.